Welcome to the Book Brief, where we bring you bite-sized summaries of the best self-improvement books to help you grow and thrive. Today, we are diving into the 80 to 20 Money Makeover by Arun Kumar. What if the secret to financial freedom wasn't about working harder, earning more, or following endless budgeting hacks? What if you could focus on just a few key actions and see massive results in your financial life? That's exactly what Arun Kumar reveals in his book, The 80 to 20 Money Makeover. Inspired by the Pareto Principle, also known as the 80 to 20 rule, this book redefines how we think about managing money. The principle is simple: 80% of the results you want come from just 20% of the effort you put in. Kumar takes this concept and applies it to personal finance, giving you a practical and proven system to maximize your wealth with minimal stress. The book walks you through a step-by-step journey to identify and focus on the high-impact areas of your financial life. These are the actions like reducing high-interest debt, automating your savings, and investing consistently that lead to the biggest rewards. Instead of being bogged down by every small financial detail, Kumar's method shows you how to simplify, prioritize, and create a financial system that works for you. But this isn't just a book about numbers or strategies. Kumar dives deep into the psychological and emotional aspects of money management. He explains why many people struggle with money, not because they lack knowledge, but because they fail to build sustainable habits. Through relatable examples and practical tips, the book equips you to overcome emotional spending, eliminate financial stress, and develop a wealth-building mindset. Ultimately, the 80 to 20 Money Makeover is more than a guide to managing your money. It's a blueprint for creating financial freedom and living life on your terms. Whether you're a beginner looking to escape paycheck-to-paycheck living or someone who wants to fine-tune their financial game, this book provides clear, actionable advice to help you succeed. Meet Sarah, a 32-year-old marketing professional. Despite earning a decent salary, Sarah constantly felt like she was treading water financially. She tried everything: detailed budgets, countless money-saving apps, even cutting out small luxuries like coffee, but nothing seemed to make a real difference. At the end of every month, her savings barely grew, and her stress over money never went away. One day, Sarah stumbled across the concept of the Pareto Principle, the idea that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. Intrigued, she decided to apply it to her finances. She realized she'd been focusing on the wrong things, micromanaging her grocery budget and skipping small pleasures, while ignoring the big impact areas like her high-interest credit card debt and lack of a clear investment plan. With this realization, Sarah made some key changes. She automated her savings, putting 20% of her income into a high-yield account before she even saw it. She tackled her credit card debt aggressively, focusing on the highest interest balance first. And instead of obsessing over every penny, she identified her biggest financial goals, like buying a home, and started directing her energy toward them. In just a year, Sarah's financial life was completely transformed. Her stress around money faded, her savings grew faster than she imagined, and she even had room in her budget for the things she loved, like traveling. All it took was focusing on the vital 20% of actions that made 80% of the difference. This story perfectly illustrates the power of the 80 to 20 rule, the foundation of Arun Kumar's The 80 to 20 Money Makeover. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. Here are the main ideas of the 80 to 20 Money Makeover by Arun Kumar. 1. The power of the 80 to 20 principle. The core concept of the book is based on the Pareto Principle, which states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In financial terms, focusing on the few key actions that make the biggest impact can lead to better financial outcomes. Example, if you focus on eliminating your high-interest debt, like credit card balances, rather than micromanaging every small purchase, you'll free up more money to save and invest. The effort spent on tackling that debt, the 20%, leads to a major reduction in interest and faster financial growth, the 80%. 2. Simplify financial management. Managing money doesn't have to be complicated. The book suggests simplifying your approach to personal finance by focusing on the basics, automating savings, budgeting efficiently, and investing in low-cost, high-return options. Example, Sarah, a working professional, set up automatic transfers into a savings account right after her paycheck hit. By automating the process, she didn't have to worry about deciding to save each month. This simple move made her savings grow without added effort. 3. Focus on high-impact areas. Instead of trying to control every small aspect of your financial life, focus on the 20% of financial activities that yield 80% of your results, such as reducing high-interest debt and setting up automatic investments. Example, John spent hours analyzing the best way to reduce small expenses like coffee and snacks. But when he focused on paying off his high-interest credit cards first, he saved more money over time. His interest payments decreased, and his savings increased, showing how one big financial move had a more significant impact than dozens of small cuts. 4. Build healthy financial habits. Financial success relies not just on knowledge, but on consistent, healthy habits. Automating savings, creating a budget, and investing regularly will lead to long-term wealth. Example, Priya created a habit of contributing a fixed amount to her retirement fund every month. Even when she wasn't thinking about it, her money was growing due to regular, small investments. Over the years, these contributions added up to a large amount, showing how consistency in habits leads to substantial wealth. 5. Eliminate financial stress. Financial stress often comes from the overwhelm of managing money. By simplifying your approach, automating systems, and focusing on your biggest financial goals, you can reduce anxiety and gain control over your finances. Example, after automating her savings and investing, Nina no longer felt anxious about her money each month. She didn't need to constantly check her bank account or adjust her budget because her systems were set up to work for her automatically. This sense of control helped her feel less stressed about her finances. 6. Mindset shift toward wealth building. Building wealth is about more than just making money, it's about developing the right mindset. Wealth comes from long-term thinking, discipline, and making conscious choices to invest and save for the future. Example, Mark used to live paycheck to paycheck, focusing on short-term pleasures. After reading the book, he shifted his mindset. He started thinking long-term, focusing on building wealth by prioritizing investments and savings over immediate gratification. Over time, he watched his financial situation improve, all thanks to his change in mindset. 7. Financial freedom over perfection. You don't need a perfect financial plan. The book emphasizes that the key to financial success is progress, consistently improving and focusing on high-impact areas rather than trying to achieve financial perfection. Example, Elena didn't have a perfect credit score or an ideal savings rate, but by focusing on paying off her debt and saving a little more each month, she started to see progress. She realized that financial freedom wasn't about perfection, it was about making consistent efforts too. improve her situation. 8. Actionable steps for change. The book offers simple, actionable steps to improve your finances. Whether it's automating savings, reducing debt, or investing in the right places, the focus is on implementing small, easy-to-follow steps that lead to big changes. Example, Tom followed the steps outlined in the book. He automated 20% of his monthly income into his retirement fund, focused on paying off his highest interest debts, and stopped tracking every small expense. Over time, these small actions had a massive impact on his overall financial health, helping him achieve financial freedom faster than he expected. 9. Automate your finances. Automation is key to eliminating the friction and stress of managing money. By automating savings, bill payments, and investments, you ensure that money is working for you without constant monitoring. Example, Rachel set up automatic transfers from her checking account to a savings account and an investment fund. Every month, she didn't have to worry about remembering to save. The money was taken out before she could spend it, making it easier to build wealth passively without much thought. 10. Smart debt management. Not all debt is created equal. The book stresses the importance of prioritizing high-interest debt, such as credit card debt, and developing a strategy to pay it down quickly while managing other, lower-interest debts more gradually. Example, Alex had a mix of student loans and credit card debt. While the student loans had a low interest rate, his credit cards had high interest. He focused on paying off the credit cards first, saving money on interest. Once that was done, he shifted his focus to paying off his student loans, which was a more manageable burden. 11. Investing early and consistently. Investing early, even in small amounts, and doing so consistently is one of the most powerful wealth-building strategies. The book highlights the power of compound interest and long-term investing for growing wealth over time. Example, Tim started investing $200 a month into an index fund when he was 25. By the time he reached 45, his small, consistent investments had grown significantly due to compound interest. Even though he wasn't putting in huge amounts, the habit of consistent investing paid off big time in the long run. 12. Track and analyze your spending. Understanding where your money goes is essential for effective financial management. The book encourages readers to track their expenses, identify areas of waste, and redirect that money toward more impactful financial goals. Example, Laura tracked her spending for a month and realized she was spending $100 a month on subscription services she rarely used. By canceling unnecessary subscriptions, she freed up extra cash to contribute to her emergency fund and start investing, directly applying the 80-20 principle by cutting down on wasteful spending. 13. Set clear financial goals. Setting clear, specific financial goals is crucial for staying on track and making informed financial decisions. The book stresses the importance of knowing exactly what you want to achieve, whether it's buying a home, retiring early, or building an emergency fund. Example, James set a goal to save $50,000 for a down payment on a house in the next 3 years. By breaking it down into smaller monthly targets and setting up automatic transfers to a dedicated savings account, he was able to make steady progress and reach his goal ahead of schedule. 14. Control lifestyle inflation. As your income increases, it's easy to fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation, gradually spending more as you earn more. The book encourages you to keep your expenses in check and save or invest any income increases. Example, after getting a promotion, Anna resisted the urge to upgrade her car or move into a more expensive apartment. Instead, she used the extra income to increase her retirement contributions and build her savings, allowing her wealth to grow faster than her expenses. 15. Reduce financial overwhelm. Financial overwhelm often comes from trying to do too much at once or making things overly complicated. The book advocates for reducing complexity by focusing on just a few high-impact actions at a time. Example, David was overwhelmed by all the different financial tasks on his to-do list. Instead of trying to do everything at once, he decided to focus on just three things: setting up automatic savings, paying down credit card debt, and starting a basic investment account. By breaking his goals down into manageable steps, he reduced his stress and began making significant progress. 16. Leverage tax advantages. The book highlights the importance of taking advantage of tax-efficient strategies, such as contributing to retirement accounts that offer tax benefits, to build wealth over time. Example, Kelly contributed the maximum allowable amount to her 401k each year, taking full advantage of the tax deferral benefits. By doing so, she not only reduced her taxable income but also built a substantial retirement fund that would grow with minimal tax burden. 17. Create a financial safety net. Having a solid emergency fund is foundational for financial peace of mind. The book stresses the importance of saving 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses to protect against unexpected financial setbacks. Example, Mark built an emergency fund over the course of a year, gradually saving $5,000. When he unexpectedly lost his job, his emergency fund provided him with the financial cushion he needed to cover his living expenses while he searched for a new position, allowing him to avoid going into debt. 18. Gradually increase your wealth building efforts. Wealth building doesn't happen overnight. The book encourages a gradual, steady approach where you slowly increase your savings and investments as your financial situation improves, allowing for consistent progress without feeling overwhelmed. Example, after getting a bonus, Rachel decided to increase her monthly retirement contributions by $50. Over the next couple of years, she gradually increased the amount each year as her salary rose, building a significant retirement nest egg with minimal impact on her day-to-day finances. 19. Mindful spending. The book encourages readers to be mindful of where they spend their money and how their purchases align with their values and long-term goals. Small, thoughtful changes in spending habits can lead to big savings over time. Example, Jenny realized that she spent a lot of money on dining out, even though she preferred cooking at home. By deciding to cook more meals and reduce her restaurant visits, she saved hundreds each month without sacrificing the enjoyment of food, redirecting that money toward her savings. 20. Understand your cash flow. Understanding and controlling your cash flow is vital for effective financial planning. This means knowing exactly how much is coming in, how much is going out, and adjusting accordingly. Example, Sam reviewed his monthly cash flow and discovered that his rent was consuming 40% of his income. By downsizing to a smaller apartment, he was able to reduce his monthly housing cost and redirect the savings into his emergency fund and investments. 21. Investing in yourself. Building wealth isn't just about financial investments, it's also about investing in yourself. Acquiring new skills, advancing your career, and improving your health can lead to better income opportunities and overall financial security. Example, Anita enrolled in an online certification program to improve her professional skills. As a result, she got promoted at work and saw her salary increase significantly. Her financial investment in herself paid off with better job prospects and a higher income. 22. Leverage passive income streams. Building passive income is a powerful strategy for long-term financial success. This includes rental income, dividends, or royalties. Kumar suggests looking for opportunities to generate income with minimal ongoing effort. Example, Steve invested in dividend-paying stocks and rental properties. Over time, the dividends and rental income provided him with an additional revenue stream, freeing him from solely relying on his paycheck to support his lifestyle. 23. Embrace the power of compounding. Compounding is one of the most powerful financial concepts for wealth building. The book encourages starting early and letting your investments grow exponentially over time. Example, Emma began investing $100 a month in an index fund when she was 22. By the time she was 40, her monthly contributions had grown significantly in value thanks to the compounding returns, illustrating the power of long-term investing. 24. Minimalist lifestyle for more wealth. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle can help you reduce unnecessary expenses, allowing you to focus more on building wealth. The book suggests simplifying your life by eliminating non-essential items and activities that don't add value to your financial goals. Example, John sold items he no longer used, such as old electronics and clothes, and used the proceeds to pay off debt. Additionally, he cut back on impulse buying, choosing to focus on experiences and savings rather than accumulating more stuff. 25. Avoiding lifestyle debt. The book stresses the importance of avoiding debt that is used to fund a lifestyle, such as luxury cars, expensive vacations, or designer goods, which do not contribute to long-term financial security. Example, Sarah and her partner decided to forego buying a new luxury car, choosing instead to keep their reliable, older car. They used the money saved from monthly car payments to build their emergency fund and invest in retirement, ultimately benefiting from financial freedom over time. 26. Create multiple savings accounts for specific goals. Instead of having one generic savings account, the book encourages setting up separate accounts for different financial goals like vacations, emergency funds, or buying a home to stay organized and focused. Example, Mia created 3 separate savings accounts, one for emergency savings, one for a vacation fund, and one for her future home down payment. This not only made her feel more organized, but also gave her clear targets to work toward, leading to faster progress on her goals. 27. Be mindful of fees and expenses. Fees, especially hidden ones, can erode wealth over time. The book urges readers to be aware of fees related to investment accounts, credit cards, insurance policies, and other financial services. Example, James realized that his mutual funds were charging high management fees, which were eating into his investment returns. He switched to low-cost index funds, saving thousands of dollars in fees over the years and allowing his investments to grow more efficiently. 28. Set up an emergency fund before investing. Before diving into investing, Kumar emphasizes the importance of building a solid emergency fund. Having 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved provides a cushion in case of unexpected financial setbacks, preventing you from needing to dip into investments. Example, Lisa focused on building a $5,000 emergency fund before she began investing. This gave her peace of mind, knowing that she wouldn't have to sell her investments if she faced a job loss or other unexpected expense. 29. Use financial tools to stay organized. Using financial tools like budgeting apps, expense trackers, and investment calculators can help you stay organized and make smarter financial decisions. The book encourages leveraging technology to keep your finances in order. Example, Mark used a budgeting app to track his monthly expenses, and he set up investment calculators to estimate his future savings. This allowed him to adjust his spending habits and investment contributions in real time to stay on track with his financial goals. 30. Get rid of money clutter. The book advocates for decluttering your financial life by eliminating unnecessary accounts, subscriptions, and paperwork. This reduces the mental load and makes it easier to focus on wealth-building activities. Example, Clara took a weekend to review all her financial accounts. She closed old, unused credit cards, cancelled subscriptions she no longer used, and consolidated her savings into fewer accounts. The result? She had a clearer picture of her finances and more energy to focus on saving and investing. The significance of the 80 to 20 money makeover lies in its ability to simplify personal finance by focusing on the 20% of actions that lead to 80% of results. It provides practical, actionable steps for managing money effectively, such as automating savings, eliminating high-interest debt, and investing consistently. The book empowers readers to take control of their finances, shift their mindset toward long-term wealth building, and focus on consistent progress rather than perfection. By addressing both the practical and psychological aspects of money management, it offers a clear path to financial independence and reduced financial stress. Key takeaways from the 80 to 20 money makeover. 1. Focus on the 20% of actions that have the biggest financial impact. 2. Automate savings, bill payments, and investments for consistency. 3. Spend mindfully, aligning purchases with long-term goals. 4. Start investing early and consistently to harness compound interest. 5. Avoid lifestyle inflation and redirect extra income to savings. 6. Build an emergency fund before investing. 7. Pay off high-interest debt quickly. 8. Create passive income streams for additional financial security. 9. Track your cash flow to stay on top of finances. 10. Invest in yourself to boost your earning potential. These steps guide readers toward financial freedom through smart, consistent actions. The 80 to 20 money makeover concludes by emphasizing the importance of simplifying your financial life and focusing on high-impact actions that yield the most significant results. The book encourages readers to automate their finances, eliminate debt, invest early, and adopt a mindset of long-term wealth building. By applying the Pareto Principle to personal finance, the book shows how small, consistent efforts can lead to financial independence and security. Ultimately, it empowers individuals to take control of their finances and make informed, purposeful decisions that align with their financial goals. If you liked this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more awesome book summaries. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.